teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And the Cleveland starting five. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Shoots from the elbow. Hero with the bucket.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
Now here's Garland. And we're about a minute into the first. Shot from 16. No good off the glass.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Wiggins. Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Pass to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one up, and the shot goes in.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
The Heat have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Hero against Garland. There's the triple. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. Mobley on a screen. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Mitchell misses. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Grant, the Heat, last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Getting established positioning inside. Once Allen has this, he is a threat to score.
A different look for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Mobley, and Okoro is subbed in for Strus. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit, and I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And there it is for him.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Mitchell, good. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Hunter. Back to Garland. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Garland's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And it's Love missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. The 3 from Mitchell. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Hero in at the 1. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Here's Green. Pass to Mobley. Here's Jerome. Mobley, a screen on Hero. Jerome knocks down the triple. Jerome's got his first 3 points of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Hero. To the inside. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist by Hero. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Green. 5 on the clock. Count it. Mobley's got his first points of the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Miami trailing. Pass to Ware. Now Burks. Mobley grabs the board. Strus against Robinson. Now here's Strus. He's closely guarded. Hero against Garland. Now Mobley. Lets it go from the wing. The shot no good. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Hero for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Hero's got 5.
Yeah, rising up on a dime. I love seeing Hero be assertive like this.
Back to Garland. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. He's got 9.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Anderson. Wiggins comes in for Robinson. And Mitchell subbed in for Hero. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Wiggins finds Adebayo. Wiggins with a screen on Hunter. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Adebayo. Over Hunter. Adebayo, that's good.
He does all the dirty work. If Bam has to finish in traffic, take contact, he doesn't think twice about it.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. And here's Mitchell. The 3-ball. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Ware. Now here's Mitchell. 32 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cleveland leading by 3. 19 seconds left in the first half of this game.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Adebayo, no good. Pass to Mitchell, beyond the arc. He's off on that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cleveland on top, up by 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at the point. Now here's Adebayo. Hero outside. To the paint. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, nice handoff by Hero. Moving it when the play doesn't get him a shot.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by 1. Mobley outside. From behind the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mobley's got 5.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Now here's Burks. No made baskets yet. Hero for 3. Nails it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Mitchell finds Strus. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
The answer from Mitchell, a 3 of his own.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Robinson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
From deep, Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Burks. Over Mitchell. And Miami again with the bucket.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Robinson, covered by Strus. Up top, Robinson. The 3 is up. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Burks. 2 points. That one goes. Mitchell's got 17.
Yeah, Mitchell can get this mid-range look lined up. He's a very skilled shooter.
Right side, Burks. Outside, Robinson. From outside the arc. He can't hit that time. The Cavaliers lead by 4. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Hero with it. Takes the three. He drops it from range. Hero's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. Back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Duncan Robinson. Tyler Hero is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Larson in a 2-guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Garland scanning the floor. From downtown, drains the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's games.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Hero. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Hero's got 14 points here in the second half. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a one-point game. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Adebayo. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Nails it from beyond the arc.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Now Mitchell. And here's Garland. Outside Strus. Fires the 3. The rebound by Burks.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Wiggins against Strus to take the lead. Wiggins passes to Burks. Wiggins with it. Shot clock at 6. 4-3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Plays with a bit of quiet intensity, but Wiggins has shown the ability to rise up in the big moments.
The Cavs trailing. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Burks. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
In these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Mitchell up top, defended by Burks. Pass to Mobley. Out to Garland. Now Allen. Mobley passes to Mitchell. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Hero. And it's good.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Mitchell. And it's in. And tie game. Huge basket right there. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
A huge bucket for Hero. I mean, we've seen it do it in the finals, and the moment not too big for Tyler.
This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Burks.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Allen with a screen on Burks. Here's Mitchell. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
It's Spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Burks. Adebayo, a screen on Mitchell.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
No choice but to go for the three. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
Garland for three. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Tyler, we know you...
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan...
Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point. And it goes down 2 points.
Is the mid-range for Mr. Towns part of the game? You bet.
Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. And that one, good.
Well, this guy is used to scoring in tight situations with bodies around him. How about Jason Tatum maintaining his concentration?
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now, here is Holiday. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis, a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
A nice shot by Tatum.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
Outside, Towns. And Anunoby now top of the key. Back to Towns. Over Porzingis. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Porzingis. Over Towns. Porzingis can't hit. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Four on the clock. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Outside, White. Brown outside. Offline with his three. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Hard against Tatum. Bridges outside. Anunoby outside. From outside, off the mark. Boston trailing. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. White inside. Defended by Bridges. White the pass to Tatum. Some solid defense from Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Hart's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. And here are the Knicks now.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Count it. He's got 7.
Now that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jason Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
Bridges attacking, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Tatum, the Knicks making the shot. Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Porzingis is coming in for Al Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Torrey Craig. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Here's Anunoby. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Bridges a screen on Tatum. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Bridges. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now here's Porzingis. Brown wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Pass to Achua. Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby has the open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Brunson, and taken away by Brown. 35 seconds left in the first half. To the paint, here's Porzingis, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
McBride with the ball. Anunoby outside. They set the pick. Here's Achua. And again, New York with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And here's Brown outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Celtics.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but Boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. Hart with a screen on White. For 3, Bridges. And the 3 ball is good. Bridges has got 5. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Tatum setting the pick for White. Rebounded by Hart.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
The first one falls. Pritchard, he's checked in for White. Both free throws good from Bridges. Celtics trail by 3. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. To the inside. He's off on that one. Brunson with some nice D. New York's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Here's Bridges. It's good. Bridges has got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by New York. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Brunson scanning the floor. Oh, Brunson good from range.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 to shoot. Porzingis against Towns. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
I tell you, at 7'3", to have that kind of body control, Kristaps Porzingis makes it look easy.
Now Hart. Back to Brunson. From past the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for New York. Celtics trail by 9. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Tatum. And the Knicks making a change here. And so Tatum nails them both. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Bridges. He's got 12. Launches it. Doesn't go for it. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the New York Knicks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Torrey Craig. He's out there with Horford. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Payne can't hit. Celtics trail by 7. For 3. Hauser misses. Pass to Payne. Outside, Towns. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Boston.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Pritchard. Shoots over Achua. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Payne passes to McBride. Towns the screen with his first shot attempt. New York missing again. Here's Hauser, covered by Achua. Here's Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Look for New York. Hard, he's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." Can they get it done? We'll see. Guys.
Thank you, David. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment. He is unafraid.
And here's Brunson. With a screen on Holiday. And here's Brunson outside. Trains the three-pointer. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Brunson against Holiday. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
New York leading by 7. quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got the lead up to 10 now for New York. Boston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He has decided it's the right time to talk. New York on D. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And he banks in the layup. Here's Bridges. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Rebounded by Tatum.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Brunson outside. So it's New York picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think, that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Now here's Garland. Strus finds Mobley. Allen outside. Pass to Garland. The three from Mitchell. Rebounded by Johnson.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
It's stolen by Garland. Right side Mitchell. The rebound by Atlanta. About a minute played here so far in the first. Now Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Three-pointer. And the Hawks with another three.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Now here's Strus, 6 to shoot. Mobley outside. Here's Garland with the drive. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Pretty effective off the bounce there. Garland quick, and that got him to the rack.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Allie, thank you. Here's Strus, following the score by Atlanta. Now here's Mitchell, puts up a three. Okongwu with the rebound. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Daniels passes to Young. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
Showing no mercy. Young gets free with the cutting dribble.
Darius LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Strus. Outside Mitchell. Outside Hunter. There's the three. On target from range.
Hunter in rhythm is a much better shooter, and that shot looked nice.
LeVert passes to Okongwu. Okongwu, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Okongwu. Shoots over Allen. The kick out to Johnson. Three-pointer, no good. Cavaliers trail by 5. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hunter.
Herter's such a talented swing man, and every year he seems to find a way to add a little bit of something to his game.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Niang comes in for Johnson. Mann, he's checked in for Daniels. And it's Rizachet in for Young. And that's good as he hits both shots.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Niang a screen. The three from Rizachet. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Cavaliers trail by 3. Okoro passes to Green. Here's Hunter. Pass to Jerome. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. It's all knotted up.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Tie game in Atlanta. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for the Cavaliers. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Green. Then there's Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. And here's LeVert. Still no points. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Mobley. Corner shot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Hawks trail by 3. Here's Rizachet. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J. Risachet's got 6.
Yeah, that's what Rizachet is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
Okoro passes to Hunter. Mobley on a screen. And there's Hunter on the assist by Okoro. He's got 11. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And Atlanta making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavs. Darius Garland comes in for Green. Pass to LeVert. Capella in the high post. Back to LeVert. Outside man. Screen by Capella. Here's the 3. Man misses. Garland with the ball. And it's Man picking him up. And there's the lob. And Mobley throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And he makes it. LeVert's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And the three is good, and the foul. This could turn into a 4-point play.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Now here's Garland. He's off on the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. Good to see Shea attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
1:07 left in the second period. Outside Hunter. Releases from 15. And it's Cleveland with another.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Outside Johnson. The three from Shea. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Shea better than this.
Pass to Hunter. Thompson with a screen. Fires for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Okongwu with screen on Strus. And here's Johnson. Here's Shea. For three. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Hunter passes to Garland. And there's Hunter on the assist by Garland. Hunter's got 17.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Cleveland on top. They're up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Shea in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
Now here's Johnson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Shea. Inside, the kick out to Young. Clock at 6. Fearless from Young inside.
And Trae doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
The Cavaliers lead by 3. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Garland with the ball. Guarded by Young. Garland against Young. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. Young against Garland. Fires the three. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Man, Brett, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he's so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
Now here's Garland. He's got 9. The three from Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
There's Young with the three. The rebound by Allen. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's rebounded by Rizachet. Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Daniels. The kick out to Young. Look at Young, making it look easy.
Man, we see this from Trae often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Outside Strus. Back to Garland. Let's go with a three. And that's his 3rd miss in 7 attempts.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Mitchell. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Pass to Rizachet. Poke loose. Now here's Strus. Down low. Inside.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts in the game. And he makes the first. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Garland hits them both. Here's LeVert. There's 25 seconds left in the 3rd. Mobley with the block. They recover it. 2 on the clock. And that one's good. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right there. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. They've got DeAndre Hunter. Darius Garland is out there with Ty Jerome. Then there's Dean Wade. And it's Strus in at the 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Now Garland. Jacks up a 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Matching the triple from the other end. Garland is game.
Timeout. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Young inside. Checked by Mitchell. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 10 points here in the 2nd half.
Toughness inside from Trae.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Over to the wing. Outside Strus. No good from outside. Hawks trail by 3. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Johnson to tie it up. The rebound by Garland.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Mobley, a screen on Young. The 3 from Mitchell knocks it down from distance. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Here's Young. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Outside Mitchell. 1:51 left in the game. Pass to Garland. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
Young looking around. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want, and continuing to take advantage of that 3-point line.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
With some arc, Young takes the hit and scores it anyway.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
And it's Mitchell penetrating, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson a screen on Garland. Young from long range. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell responding with a 3 of his own.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
There's Young with the 3. Money from deep.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Outside Mitchell. 24 seconds left in the final quarter. Can't hit from in close.
Looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Well, you can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
Pass to Daniels. Oh, my! What a shot! Oh, an enormous three-pointer! And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Mitchell with the ball. From deep three-point range. This is the tray. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the center position.
And Jared Allen in great position that time and just looking to swat that shot away.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell down low.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Got it. Young's got 30 points.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
And the Cavs shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Here's Garland. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse.
Now, Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Young goes in. The shot won't fall. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. The lead is 2. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. For Atlanta, they've gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Now here's Young. Okongwu will screen on Garland. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. Graham, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here. Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close,
Timeout.
he kicks it up a notch.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Money!
Nice pass by Risache. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Young against Garland, and he buries it. And that one brings him within 1.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Johnson for 3. And buries it from deep. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Outside Mitchell.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
He hit it!
Great shot! The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
So the New York starting five. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the three, the small forward. Brunson, no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Burks on the wing. Back to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Wiggins. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on a game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Here's Ware. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Ware. Just 5 to shoot. Burks can't get it to go. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Towns for 3. And another 3 for New York.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
And Stan, it seems like time and again, the Heat uncover those hidden gems, turning unknowns into big contributors.
That's one of the things they do best, Kevin. The list of names like that is long, but look no further than Udonis Haslem, whose jersey they retired last season. Their hard work culture seems to breed those kind of success stories.
Here's Bridges after Tyler Hero's bucket, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Timeout. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. A different look for New York. Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby, and Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Love kicks to Mitchell. Adebayo with the screen on Brunson. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Hart. And the layup's good off the glass. Hart's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. Love with the screen for Mitchell. And the Heat, another 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to McBride. Towns with it. He's guarded by Love. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Pocket 6. York needs to get off a shot. Towns for three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Pass to Larson. Over McBride. And that one released in time, but no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The Heat making a switch here. Highsmith is checked in. Pass to Larson. There's the pick. Here's Hero. Hits the target from 18 feet. Hero's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Miami. And at this point, Tyler Hero's used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but give him a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Hero's an outstanding offensive player. You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
That one goes in. That's now 8 points for Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
So for the Knicks, Towns comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Payne. The Heat trail by 6. Pass to Burks. Anunoby against Robinson. Anderson wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Anderson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
Anunoby kicks to Achua. Towns high post. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Pass to Ware. And Anderson has it in the corner. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Kyle Anderson. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Mitchell in for Tyler Hero. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Now, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot. But he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
He has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Burks' shot is good.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
New York's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Brunson outside. Shot clock at 5. Unloads from 13. It's tipped. It's all tied in Miami. Jets found to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. A 2-point game. Bridges, no one around him. No good with the triple. Miami's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
And Towns gets it to go.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Hero passes to Adebayo. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Brunson kicks to Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Timeout.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Robinson's checked in for Miami. And New York with a change here, too. Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Heat moving the ball around. Burks in the corner. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Here's Hart. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's 7 points for Josh Hart.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Shot to stop the run. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Bridges outside. Brunson finds Achua. Towns high post. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Inside. That one's in there. The Knicks lead has got down to just 2 points with the bucket from Hero.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Then Bridges jams it in.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. And Bridges no good on that one. Miami's on 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Mitchell kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. Anderson outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. Towns with the defensive effort. The Knicks leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Over Robinson. Bridges misses. Now here is Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Knicks ending the 3rd quarter.
Let's go, fans.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. New York's gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. We've got Hero. Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's McBride. Yep, right through the net. McBride's got his first 2 points.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Harrell doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Payne passes to McBride. Outside, Towns. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Towns has got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to Highsmith. Outside Robinson. Now Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
A different look for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a 3 with one of their own.
Towns, high post. And again, it's New York.
Silky smooth there from the mid-range. Cat's mechanics on that jump shot are excellent.
Here's Hero. 9 for 9, looking deadly after it. like guys he cannot miss.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
And it's Brunson missing. The Heat trail by 3. Adebayo finds Hero. Over Hart. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Hero's got 24 points.
And the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Spins. Here's Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hero, and it's good for 2. Hero's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And how about Hero's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. 59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Brunson. Count the basket and the foul. Tyler Hero picks one up.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Timeout. And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Hero. Driving inside. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either. Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson off the dribble. Good.
We'll credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Burks for 3. Kept alive. Higgins outside. Miami no good on that time either. So a close game sees New York take this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it.
important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the center position. Caldwell-Pope against White. And it's in there.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Boston on offense. Tatum feeling it out a bit. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
A big guy with handles. Tatum ain't built like the rest. He's just built differently.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
White, the pass to Holiday. Gets the three ball to go.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
Tatum against Banchero. Carter, a screen on Tatum. Banchero in the post, hounded by Tatum. And Banchero gets it to go.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Standing at 7'3", we have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
2 minutes.
Shoots from 14, and Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Banchero outside. Wagner outside. This one for 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Holiday passes to Brown. 1:14 left in the first. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero outside. Carter, a screen on White. Here's Banchero. The open J off the mark. Celtics lead by 4. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. The 3 from Banchero. Counted from distance. Banchero's got 7 points in the game.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
White, the pass to Brown. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 5 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Here's Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Fades and shoots. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist by Wagner.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Celtics. They're up by 2. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls, shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Here's Black. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Anthony against Tatum. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Isaac outside. He tries the 3. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile score.
Count it. Good. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
On the wing, Tatum. He's got 6. Hits the 3-pointer.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he could just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
We've got a line change here for Boston. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Isaac. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. Jack Harlow taking a break from churning out hits to support the Celtics tonight.
Yeah, and I know he likes what he's seen. Jack became a fan when Kevin Garnett first got to Boston, and his love for the Celtics has only grown since.
Batadze taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Brown scanning the floor. Back to Holiday. Caldwell Pope against White. 3-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Wagner for 3. Orlando again missing. Celtics lead by 3. Porzingis with it. Now guarded by Suggs. And there it is for him.
A smooth pull-up there by Porzingis. He has such great body control for his size.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wagner dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Now Suggs. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end the quarter.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Boston out in front, up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the 1.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
Holiday against Suggs. Holiday passes to Tatum. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 12 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense, because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
Suggs with the bucket.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. The shot by Holiday, no good. Orlando has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Back to Suggs. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Carter. And Banchero with it. Picked by Carter for the lead. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist by Carter. 18 points for him.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
All right, once again, that was Celtics Entertainment.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Brown passes to Holiday. Caldwell Pope against White. Outside Porzingis. Oh, the deep ball from Porzingis.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Tatum from long range. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Tipped away. Tatum with a steal. Here's White. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Wagner outside. Banchero surveys. Carter, a screen on Tatum. The 3 from Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
On the wing, Tatum launches it. The rebound by Carter. The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And Caro, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Tatum finds Holiday. Right side, White. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Yeah, what vision from Holiday. Seems to have a knack for getting it to his guys in great spots.
Orlando trailing here. And Caro outside. And again, it's Orlando with a 3. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Outside Tatum. The 3. Jason Tatum. He's a sharpshooter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game. Both. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Jason Tatum, Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Here's Black. Pass to Banchero. It counts! And the foul! That's on Al Horford.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Pass to Pritchard from the arc. It's rebounded by Batase. On the wing, Isaac. Hounded by Tatum. Black. And the shot goes in.
And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. And here's Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. 6 on the shot clock. He shoots it. Pritchard, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And Caro outside. To the inside. Here's Black. From deep. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Out left to the wing. Here's Hauser. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now. A big group substitution here for Boston. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batase. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that.
At the line, Jason Tatum at the line.
Good on the first, and that gives him a lead.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. To take the lead. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Left side, Brown. Outside Tatum. The 3. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And this is exactly who Tatum is. Someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
To the middle. Boom! Banchero!
No holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Here's Tatum. Suggs with it. Pass to Wagner. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Holiday against Suggs. Banchero outside. And there's the call on Banchero. That's foul number 2 for him.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Suggs against Holiday. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Porzingis. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Kristaps Porzingis.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Wagner for 3. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
First personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
First personal foul, 4th team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
At the line for 2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
So we see Boston get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most.
talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
So the New York starting five, they've got Towns, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Garland with the bucket.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Brunson surveying the D. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Garland with the bucket.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. You have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Garland, no good off the front iron.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Back to Hart. From deep, Brunson, and again, New York with the triple.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Strus. Back to Mitchell. Takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Stolen by Allen. Garland against Brunson. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here on free throw coming up.
Tremendous balance from Darius Garland right there. That's the key to knocking down that initial shot and the opportunity for the N1.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. The Knicks also changing it up. Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. Hart, wide open, he fires. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris' horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Allen outside. Back to Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Into the lane. Pass to Okoro. Allen a screen on Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Towns kicks to Hart. Brunson outside. And there it is for him. Brunson's got 9.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Knicks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Evan Mobley is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Javonte Green. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here is Green. Driving in. And it's blocked. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And it's Payne in the corner. Back to Bridges. Lets it go with a 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hunter's got his second bucket.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And the shot goes in. Hunter's got 8 points.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Doris, you can just see in Isaac Okoro the confidence he's gained since his rookie year.
Kevin, he's always had tremendous confidence on the defensive end. I mean, he's a lockdown defender at multiple positions. What you're seeing develop is more belief in his jump shot. And that confidence comes because he's been willing to put in the work.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Max Strus comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Garland in for Green.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Bridges outside. There's a screen. Pass to Towns. Gets a very good look and converts.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Okay, everyone. Look who's running onto the court. Your fast powerhouse game team.
For the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. .152 left to play here in the half. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Hunter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Now, how about the strength and focus on that one? It's clear Hunter up to the challenge at finishing on a physical defense.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in. Landry Shamit's checked in for the Knicks. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Pass to Strus. Back to Garland. Here's Mitchell. Hunter sets a screen for Mitchell. And another three for Cleveland.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Back to Garland. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Towns.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end. Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
The three from Garland. Sends it home! What a shot!
We've got drama. That's the way to end the fourth.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Bridges in a two-guard.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Mitchell kicks to Strus. Back to Mitchell from downtown. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Brunson against Garland. Teardrop shot. Brunson goes for the soft touch.
Oh, that's a silky jump shot. Playing right over the top of the defense. Mr. Brunson, how good are you?
Here's Garland. 10 points for him. Pass to Mitchell. The three. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Cavs. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Kicks it out to Garland. 4 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
All the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%.
And he knocks down the first one. Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. And it's tied up with that one. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And Garland has it in the corner. No coverage that time. And 12 points for Darius Garland.
Shot ready, we call it, folks. Darius Garland takes the pass, immediately gets into his jump shot.
Brunson, no good. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
Knicks trail by 4. Outside, Towns. Lays it up off the glass. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Mobley outside. Pass to Hunter. Outside Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. And all in that time before dropping in. Garland's got 14.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Clark kicks to Achua. Knocks down the 3 ball. Achua's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mobley outside. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. On the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we're just... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Hunter. Also, Max Strus out there. And it's Garland in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And that one is good from Okeke.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Payne in the post. Okeke grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Hunter with it. Pass to Garland. There's Okeke. Payne covering. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Here's Brunson. And that time, also a missed shot. Cavaliers leading. Here's Okeke. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Number 1, Max Strus.
Knicks trail by 8. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Bucket is good.
Jalen Brunson outstanding at finding avenues to the cup.
Now, here's Garland. Allen surveying the D. Mitchell passes to Strus. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
2 minutes.
Back to Towns.
2 minutes.
Anunoby outside. Now Hart. This one for 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Brunson, and it's sent back by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Brunson outside. Converting through contact. Nice job by Brunson.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Here's Mitchell. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Brunson. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got 13 points in the second half.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
That's good by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
There are guys who live for these moments. Donovan Mitchell in the house.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
And that's an intentional foul.
Brunson, his second team foul.
.44 seconds left in the fourth. Garland is doubled. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Cleveland moving the ball around. Garland, the pass to Allen. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 5. Cans it from downtown.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Bridges. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Here's Garland. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Brunson, his third team foul. At the line.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line. Add to your lead.
It drops.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
It seems to be a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Darius Garland.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. see the Cavaliers get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt
tonight, we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position.
No hesitation from Wiggins, shooting with confidence and conviction.
Now here's Banchero. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Wiggins against Wagner. And Carroll with a screen on Wiggins. Wagner, right side. Shoots over Wiggins. The rebound by Burks.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged, physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
When you're the #1 pick, like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well-grounded. Got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
Adebayo, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Absolutely flying. Look at Suggs using those hops to jam it home.
Here's where. Wiggins from long range. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Hey, you got to love that response. KCP not wasting any time getting those points back. Right back at him.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. These are his first free throws of the game.
First team foul. Now at the line.
He misses the free throw.
Bam Adebayo.
He hits the second from the line.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Hero. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Suggs. And he banks in the layup. Suggs has got his second basket.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Batase's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Now here's Mitchell. Love passes to Robinson. Love with the ball from the arc. It's hauled in by Isaac. Wagner outside. Pass to Black. Here's Batase. Isaac in the post. Checked by Mitchell. And Wagner gets it to go.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Adebayo against Isaac. From the paint. And it's blocked by Isaac. And he's able to get it back. Adebayo, that's good. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Anthony feeling it out a bit. To the paint. 2 on the clock.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Magic out in front. They're up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Orlando.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Banchero. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Goga Bitadze. And it's Black in at the 1 spot. Here's Robinson. The Magic making their last shot. Here's Hero. The wide open shot is on the money. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
So it's Miami now. Orlando making their last shot. Hero outside. Puts it up. Orlando with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Shot's good by Black.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So both teams changing it up here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside Burks. Back to Hero. Outside Robinson. Pass to Anderson.
Orlando foul. Black. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ware. On target from range. Ware's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Now here's Burks. Yet to see a basket. Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Banchero outside. Pass to De Silva. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So for Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Anderson. And it's Andrew Wiggins in for Robinson. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Black. Throws it up high. It's tipped. There's 1:34 left in the second quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Inside. And Wiggins hammers the alley-oop.
Nicely executed play there. Pass on target, and Wiggins with the explosive finish.
Magic leading by 3. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And now, about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Wagner, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Wiggins got 5 points in the quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Suggs outside. The 3 from Banchero. The rebound by Burks. The Heat have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Hero outside. There's the triple. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Up top, Suggs. He's guarded by Hero. On the wing, Suggs. Banchero outside. Clock at 6. First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Miami out in front, up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. How about Andrew Wiggins? Man, is he playing well.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Bam Adebayo. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Adebayo. No good from the low block. Wagner with it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. It's a one-point game. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 9. Carter, a screen on Adebayo. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Suggs against Hero. And the Magic pushing it up now. Caldwell Pope finds Carter. It's blocked. Burks against Suggs. Pass to Adebayo. They set a pick. Soft touch off the glass. Adebayo's got 7 points.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Picked by Carter. Here's Wagner. An easy 2 on the layup. He has 7.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Heat leading by 4. Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
Miami shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Black's checked in for Orlando. And he's good on the second. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Banchero. Wagner inside, working on Robinson. And Wagner gets it to go.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Anderson's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Hero. Batase's checked in for Orlando. Isaac comes in for Banchero. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo is screen on Isaac. Here's Anderson. From 8 feet away, drops it in. And the Heat lead by 5. Here's Black. To the middle. Here's Wagner. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Robinson. Outside Burks. Down low. Adebayo in the post. Defended by Wagner. Adebayo, that's good. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
Boy, plays with such an edge. His style is tenacious.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Orlando shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
For the Magic, Franz Wagner. 2.
Free throw good. Wagner.
No denying, the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Suggs.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Now here's Robinson. He's scoreless. The three from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Wagner. Pass to Anthony. From deep. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
No doubt about it. Make no mistake. That's a big-time three. They've narrowed this lead. We'll see if they can keep the momentum going.
It's still anybody. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Orlando, they've got Goga Bitadze, Banchero out there with Anthony. And it's Black in at the point. Now here's Anthony. That one's good. This game is all even.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Hero outside. Knocks down the triple.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Now Anthony. The kick out to Banchero. Off target with the three. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Miami. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Hero for three. That doesn't go either for Hero. Magic trail by 3. Inside. Banchero hammers it home.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we've just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Hero with it. Wagner picks him up. Hero with the bucket.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
And here's Suggs. Pass to Carter. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Wiggins. Outside Burks. Connects from downtown. And it's a 6-point Heat lead.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Carter, a screen on Hero. The 3 from Suggs. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Back to Adebayo. And they double up Adebayo. Works for 3. Yes! And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Banchero against Adebayo. Banchero goes strong down low.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Here's Hero. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hero's got 10 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Off with the layup.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Wiggins outside. Has to Ware. Shot clock at 6. Caldwell Pope against Burks. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but a finish.
Now here's Burks. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Hero. Here's Ware. He's checked by Carter to the middle. It's rebounded by Wagner. Here's Orlando. Caldwell Pope for 3. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You've got to play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? If he misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. Orlando calls timeout. They're down by 5. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
The 3 from Suggs. Oh, nails the triple.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Suggs with it. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.